from Shibuya to Shinjuku. Gonna check how my sound is, and then we're gonna start walking. According to my Google Maps, we're looking at about 47 minutes. But of course, that could depend if we walk through Harajuku first. This is my first time ever. Luckily for me, there's a Thai food restaurant that is open. Man, it's such a beautiful day, man. I was tired, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta get out here. Gotta get some sunlight, some vitamin D from the sun. Let me see what's happening here. Trying to pull it up. I don't see it for some reason. Oh my God, looks like some news, but I don't know if, where is my live? Oh, there we go. Oh my God, looks like all right. Some news. All right, so my sound is working good. And then since my sound is working good, let's go ahead and check the Google Maps. It's a nice bike. So sunny, so sunny. These big, if you look right here, you can see the sunniness. Let's walk this way to Shibuya crossing. We already got one like. The tall buildings is not doing the beautiful sunny day justice. We'd have to go to the beach for that. As you guys know, we had the autumn equinox and the weather has changed. So we're not seeing many days like this, so gotta appreciate it. Usually I'm filming these walking streams in the rain. And then like I said, first time ever, I'm excited, I'm hyped to walk from the famous Shibuya to the dangerous Abanai, which means watch out in Japanese. Shinjuku, the ever famous with the Kabuki-cho and everything else. Walk from one famous part of Tokyo to the other. I don't know if this has ever been done, but we're gonna do it. And it's good to know, just in case there's ever energy shut down and we gotta walk from Shibuya to Shinjuku. And if it's good, maybe you guys will do it too when you're traveling. So according to this, we're a 52-minute walk away. And we're gonna check it out. And I got my sunglasses on in my pocket, so I'm ready. I don't have an umbrella, but we'll bring that if we have to. All right. They bring a water. We're not gonna take a taxi unless we absolutely have to. But that's not gonna happen because it's a wonderful day. Gonna get some lunch afterwards and show you anything along the way in case you're curious. We got 2 likes in there. Thank you for the likes so far. Guys, look at this sky. It's amazing. You've seen some folks, if this is not your first video, some folks have seen me walk through some treacherous weather conditions. I've walked through typhoons and Harajuku before I even know when Harajuku shut down, but we're learning a lot about the city. So, yeah. So we're gonna walk to the more sunny part, touch down in the Shibuya crossing, just to see what it's like over there. And then we're gonna start our walk. And welcome everybody to the Passport Man Walking Show. That's what it is right now. And my hair is crazy. I'm ready to walk. Oh, BP says, what's up with the $4.99 super chat? Thanks so much, BP. Yeah, I see you, man. Yeah, man, that super chat thing finally happened, man. And thank you for that. And hello, we got, was it? Mochi says hello. Nice to meet you. See, you're speaking Japanese, and so far so good. I'm able to understand it. So we got beautiful skies, guys. Beautiful skies. And loving this weather out here today. It's amazing not to have it raining. BP, how you doing, my friend? And Mochi, I hope I'm saying your name right. My hiragana katakana game is sometimes suspect, but yeah. So yeah, let's get this walk started right after we head across the street and see what's good. And let me see if I can reach. Oh, that's a GoPro. I'm shooting a YouTube live with an iPhone. You got a GoPro with stabilization. Oh my goodness. You want to say? Oh, we got the. You want to say hello to my lives? What's up, guys? We got the GoPro. He's out here. You a tourist?
Yeah.
Nice. Living here. You like it so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. How long are you staying until?
I'm leaving actually tomorrow. Been here for 2
Oh
weeks now.
shit, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Can I ask you what was your favorite thing about Tokyo?
Tokyo?
Or about Japan, your trip?
I like Nara a lot.
Nara?
Please.
Okay.
And
Do you have any advice for the folks? I should put my mic in my pocket.
2 weeks isn't enough.
Oh,
You need
okay.
to
Can
book a
I
lot.
put you?
Yeah, 2 weeks isn't enough. You need a lot more people. I mean, you need a lot more time to kind of enjoy everything.
Right. All right. Solid, man. Have a good one, man. Yeah. So 2 weeks is not enough. He said. I'm gonna get my mic and put it in my pocket as soon as I touch down to Shibuya crossing over here, because you probably couldn't hear him. Luckily, that was a short interview out here. What banks do you like in the U.S.? Man, I'm about to drop some knowledge on you, BP. I've never, ever paid an ATM fee in my life. Not in Vegas, not in Arizona, not in Thailand, not in Japan. Because the banks I use are online banks. I use online savings accounts. Well, I don't have much in my savings account, so it doesn't matter now, but it's the highest interest rate. But when it comes to, I would say, roll with Charles Schwab. Believe it or not, you don't have to have a lot of money, even though it sounds like an expensive bank. A bank like that gives you 0 ATM fees, actually unlimited. So there you go, PP, there you go. And I'm just gonna reach in and get one of the mics out of my book bag just to make this a little easier on us, because we might encounter some people we want to interview. And I'll try and get somebody or some statue to hold my bag. Maybe I could ask some girls. I don't think they speak English. But they're busy. I'm not going to interrupt them. We're going to lay up right over here. I'm going to get my mic situation settled. How's it going, Mimi? Is that how you say your name, Mimi? Hello? All right. Does that answer your question, BP, about the banks in the U.S.? Solid advice. How about in Japan? In Japan, that's tricky. I don't have any banks I love. If you have enough money, not a crazy amount, maybe like 5,000, give or take. Here's some more Pikachu guys riding in the streets. Then Prestia is not bad. They have good service. SMBC is okay. I've heard JP Post is a little rough. There's a Sony bank that I heard is okay. And I don't know if I could fit this on the statues while I check for my mic. I'll just sit down here and check for my microphones. Good afternoon from New Zealand. Angie again in the house. Hey Angie, how you doing? Oh, so guys, I have several mics in here. I'm just gonna grab the one, boom, this one right here. So next time, we already interviewed somebody today. Next time we interview somebody, you can hear them. Like my friend yesterday said, I talk in high decibels, but the other people are quiet, so definitely helpful to have a mic. I'll only utilize the mic sometimes, so hello to New Zealand. How's the weather out there in New Zealand? BP, does that help with the Japan banks? And by the way, BP, I will definitely do a like an edited, like 5 or 10 minute video on the Japan banks to answer your questions. It's all coming soon. It's all coming soon. Oh shit. Oh, ish. Let me get my water out my bag. Now we're really rolling out here. And yeah. We got some interesting stuff here, but not enough to distract us from our trip. We're walking from Shibuya to Shinjuku. Beautiful weather. It's a Friday. It's actually, in my opinion, better to attempt this today because people are working. If I try and attempt this tomorrow, it might be too crazy to try and do this walking trip because it's going to be pretty physical as you guys can imagine. But luckily, it won't be a sweat fest. I won't be sweating like crazy. So, yeah, look how relaxed it is over here. Let's just do a walk around while we're waiting. And hopefully we'll make it in time for me to get some Thai food. It's a little better than fast food. Kind of like fast food, but yeah. Look at all the space around here, guys. Look at all the space. So nice on a Friday. Especially it's not lunchtime. It's a little after lunchtime. The humidity's good. It's a little humidity, but not terrible at all. Not terrible at all. But yeah, this is the good life, guys. When you're not working on a week, well, I am working, but when you can walk around and enjoy the sun on a weekday, it's pretty nice. Solid questions. BP, we got Wes Walker in the house. Get an egg sandwich. I might do that. I might do that at the end of the stream. I might just give it to somebody as a gift. You love those egg sandwiches, everybody. So let's see, we're gonna check the Google map, make sure we're doing it okay, so we're not walking around in circles over here. Just gotta make sure we're catching the light, looks like we are. Got the water crushed in my arm. It might get a while for us to catch our footing, but it actually might be this way, is it? Shit, I might walk back. Ooh, can I catch the light? Woo! Nah. All right, it's anyway. We're gonna head back. Can't walk through here because there's a ton of buses. This is where you guys can catch the buses to go to Setagayaku. A lot of people can't really live. Actually, it's across the street over here. Right over here is where I used to catch the bus when I lived in Yoyogi Wahara. And this station is pretty big over here. So we're gonna get our egg sandwiches soon. As you can see, you don't really want to catch the bus by the way that this traffic is looking. You don't want to drive out here with people weaving through traffic on their hoverboards. If there's any Back to the Future fans. What do you think Japan is in the future or not? Damn, that's a Big Mac truck. Look at this advertisement. All right, can we walk now? Is this guy a wrestler? Boleiku Shitoku. I heard that Japan has the best egg sandwiches at the convenience store. It's pretty delicious. I'm not an egg sandwich guy, but even I can attest it's great sandwiches, those egg sandwiches. All right, so first step to start this walking tour is I gotta put this water in my pocket. Now the downsides of this this sweater I have right here is gonna be, I mean, it's kind of sweater weather. As you can see, there's some people wearing long sleeves, but the downside is I am gonna sweat a little. But the good side is I can fit all the microphones and stuff into these pockets right here. Yeah. So, but it's still too crowded when it comes to this statue. This doggy here is famous. There are people waiting, taking pictures of this doggy. Make sure you get a picture with the doggy. We got 3 likes there. Thanks for the likes so far and the subscribes or whatever you call them. And yeah, now we're at the center. Now we can really rock it out and head in the right direction. I'm not sure if I should turn off Wi-Fi to make this easier on myself or what. But we can walk in all directions here from Shibuya Crossing as I witness all the tourists that have better cameras than me. But we'll upgrade slowly but surely. War Walker, how's it going where you're at? I already has Angie and the BP. Yeah, BP. I think you're heading here soon. The weather's gonna be pretty good for any folks heading to Japan now. It's like perfect timing, especially if you don't like hot weather like me. The summer was brutal, but I can handle heat. I'm just not looking forward to the cold air. As you can see, decent amount of people still. But still better than if it was like the weekend's gonna be jam-packed. Especially the weather's gonna be good on the weekend. All right, someone's stepping on my shoes, but I got the old shoes, so it's okay. All right, saying I should. Sometimes Google Map sends me in the wrong direction. Nice. It looks like it's gonna take us through Harajuku to get to Shinjuku. Very interesting. And I have done that before. Honestly, guys, I have no idea what to expect. This really is my first time ever. Can I go through here? Excuse me. On the benefits of being a skinny dude, you know, I want to put on muscle, but as you can see, it's not much. But you get squeezed through tight spaces, so. And you feel good when you play basketball when you're lighter. What they call it? Skinny muscle or skinny strong or something? I forget. When you're like lean, but you're strong. Try harder. Yeah, I gotta try harder, Moment. Thank you, man. You know, like I went to the gym a few days ago. I was kind of tired. I felt the lag on my stream, like my tiredness. But like, I feel a little sore. But it's like, damn, how much do I need to eat? Because if I sleep, I think I'm burning 1,700 calories. And then I'm doing these walk and talk tours too. That's burning calories. I think I gotta eat a ish load. So that's why it's just like, I think I need a nutritionist to come up with a plan for me if I'm gonna start working out. But you know, it's all about the healthiness on the inside. So, oh, it's a sleeper build. I got it. Thanks, BP. Appreciate that. Damn, look at this sun. So I came here to Shibuya today because I had to return something at the Apple store, which is right over here, the same block as this Modi building. As you see, Modi printed on there twice, the OIO group. Every time I hear something like OVO, I think of that It's Not Like Us. They Not Like Us track by Kendrick Lamar. We got 4 likes in the building, thank you. Look at that beautiful scenery. Look at all these people waiting for the light. Another crazy Shibuya crossing, highlighting. We got some good restaurants here, but Shinjuku is where it's at. I don't really love. There's a few like restaurants to take a girl on a date or something, but if I'm by myself, I'd eat at the Shinjuku restaurants more likely. If I'm in Shibuya, I'll eat at Most Burger or like Burger King, fast food, so that goes to show what I think of the restaurants out here. And Shibuya is here, but it's always crazy packed, so I can't get in there. I've never been able to get in there. I'm walking for the first time ever, Angie, to Shinjuku. So it goes to show you don't got to take the train. You can just go for a nice little stroll if you want. Especially if the weather's like this, guys. Jesus Christ, it's beautiful. Tyler, I'm doing well. How you doing, my friend? It always amazes me when I walk past this Tower Records because this store will get all the CDs stolen in New York. No music, no life. Oh, they're selling used CDs. Interested how much it would go for. I've never been inside this place. I pass by all the time. Girl power. Psh. Yeah, they love to buy their multiple CDs in this store. It's a big deal out here. Can I make this? This is a big Isuzu. Yo, Eminem has a rap song where he rhymes something with Isuzu. That's a crazy. Yo, that guy's a lyrical genius, man. He's a beast. Wait, you're cool with Tyler now? What did I miss? I mean, to be honest, I've never met any individual communicate. Well, actually, all of you guys. I'm new to streaming, so uh, I've watched like a few. What's that guy's name? The I Show Speed. Like, I've watched a couple. Like, I've watched bits and pieces of streams, and I've never encountered. I think Tyler is just he just likes making fun or making crazy stuff happen. But he shows up. He's been good for a while, so he's showing some respect. I think he just tries to get a reaction sometimes. I think the last crazy thing Tyler said to me was like, make my iPhone go for a swim. And I just laughed it off. He was saying that the iPhones are waterproof, which I doubt, but yeah. And he says, okay. But yeah, man, Tyler, he gives me something to talk about. Occasionally he comes up with some entertaining stuff. So yeah, he's all right. I don't mind. I've gotten used to Tyler. So good question, BP. Yeah, super nice day over here. I might want to keep track of the Google Maps over here. We'll go here for now. I might have to, we may not go through, Tyler's funny, he said what I do. I might want to cross here, it depends what this Google Maps is saying. Where are we now? This is saying here, F it. Any plans for tonight? Not sure. I know I'll eventually have to take a nap, maybe, potentially, and that'll power me up for tonight. I like to shoot some video during the day today, but I've given myself a little bit of leeway. Gotta be easy on yourself. You can't get everything done at once. Well, they say Rome wasn't built in a day. But yeah. Gonna keep it flexible. My girl gets off around 9 or 10. I think 10 or 11 actually, so gives me some playtime. Yeah. Cool. And I've been running around like crazy. I'm still kind of recovering from the Osaka trip. And the rain hasn't been too nice to me either. All right, still, there's a bug on my iPhone. What are you doing on my iPhone, man? I got love for all the creatures on this planet, but just don't get in my iPhone. I put that by my ear sometimes. Am I gonna gaijin smash it? Fuck it. F it. I said forget about it. Mega Man. Your partner works for a Japanese company. That girl, I know what you mean when you say partner. Yeah, the Japanese company's brutal, man. Man, they're brutal. It's her first time working in programming, my main girl. That company's brutal, man. She's working crazy hours, but I'm also kind of working like a maniac since January. Even before the live streams, I was like a maniac with this YouTube thing. So it's all good. Why your channel name Passport Man, if you want to share? Good question, Momin. It's because like ever since my divorce, so I was on a 3-year spouse visa, but after I got divorced, Japan has me on 1-year visas. And even when you never know when I might live in Japan or come back to New York. And then the other thing is, even when I was in New York, I was always dealing with girls that were on like student visas or working visas or green cards, and girls from different countries. They were always sharing their passport stories. So I'm very familiar with the passport game. Even in America, you can like have a great life just learning about different cultures by just meeting with people from other cultures who are living in New York. So yeah, it's Passport Man. I'm a man, I'm always dealing with passport stuff. That's who I am. Family, friends see me as that. So Makes sense to call it Passport Man. And nobody had it, so I was like, bam, Passport Man. Damn, I'm loud as fuck. Let me see. Oh, another bug on me? Whoa, we like nature, but we don't like bugs. What is it, folks? What kind of hypocrite am I? What kind of hypocrite am I? It's funny, I haven't worn my sunglasses yet, but it's not that sunny. Let me see. BP says, what phone do you have? Well, I got I have two iPhone, like this is an iPhone 8. And then I have, oh man, I thought my bike was old looking. We got 5 likes in the building, thank you. 2 iPhone 8s, but they're terrible. It won't even let me upload the thumbnails. They're not terrible, they do the job. Like I'm using it for the Google map. But what was I gonna say? The one that I'm shooting on is an iPhone SE. And that allows me to do this stuff without it being terrible. I just switch my SIM card whenever I need to. Cool. Hey, Concrete Time, how you doing, man? How's the weather where you're at? Look at this weather in Japan. Look at this, we got a shrine over here, looks like. Shrines are all over in the middle of these cities. That's pretty cool. Keep the culture, keep the culture. Concrete time, man. Time's concrete. Can't change it. Wish you could. If I could turn back time. Yo, there's so many songs about time. Have you guys ever heard this song by, I think it's Joe Croc? It's definitely both before any of our times. Maybe the 50s or 40s. It's funny, I recently Googled best albums of all time lists. I didn't see his album on any of them, but the song goes something like, if I could put time in a bottle or something, there's something, dun, 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 dun. A very sad story. Like I went to his Wikipedia page. He got offed in like a helicopter crash. I think in his 20s. He might be in the 27 club. I don't think he is, but somewhere in his 20s, he just went. But the music he put out was like, dude, this guy's a monster. And he looks mad old in his pictures for like a 22-year-old or whatever. But he lived his life. But it's just a short life, man. I'm like, Jesus. I think his name is Joe something. Damn, I gotta look that up. But Angie says, I work for New Zealand. Oh, more of these guys. They're really enjoying the weather, these folks. Work for a New Zealand beverage company, Suntory. Brought our company out. It's now called Suntory. Guys, I'm starting to sweat. We got 6 likes in the building. Thank you. Here's a Dr. Martens, very popular in Japan. Oh, a Lawson is here? Oh, snap. We got the Konbini over here. We got Lawson for all those Konbini lovers. Wow. It's now called Suntory. I actually worked for a Japanese company briefly in New York, but I quit after a week. I got a ton of stories like that. Fortunately, when you gotta pay the bills and you're in New York City as a 17-year-old, you gotta do some shit literally to survive, but gives you great stories. Like, you get the answer first, you get the yes first, and ask questions last sometimes. Not proud of it, but sometimes you need to make a buck. You need to make a buck, man. But yeah, I worked for a firm. They weren't paying much. I quit, and then I had a bunch of interviews lined up, so I just took the higher paying jobs as they were coming in, unfortunately. BP says, any earthquake typhoon news in Japan, or is everything all good now? It looks good, and I haven't felt an earthquake recently. Let's see where we're at on the map. Oh, wow, interesting. Still looking good. Look at these skies, guys. Look at these skies. Yeah, man. I was having a conversation with my bro yesterday, and I'm not really part of the moral police gang. I'm not, guys try to police. I don't know. I think it's our testosterone whenever guys get together. It's not even on purpose. Maybe sometimes it's on purpose, depending on the guy you're dealing with. Everyone's like, oh, I got this girl, I got that girl, or like competing. But, like there's one thing, like I hear folks out when like they question other people's morals, and there are definitely people with questionable morals, but I've been in some tough situations and I've had my morals accused, and I'm a super moral guy. But like I don't question anyone's morals, or I think everyone comes from like a different place, but I see a lot of people with questionable morals. I don't question how they are or why they are. I just don't deal with them. But I know I have no idea what's going to happen if I attack someone's morals, at least to their face, because I don't know their whole story. Nobody really has time to find out everybody's whole stories, except for maybe Diddy. I think we got the point. He's in the public eye enough. It's pretty easy to get his whole story, but for the most part, I work in the manufacturing department. Nice, Angie. That's a nice place to be, and there's always business there because they're always manufacturing Suntory. It's a super popular company. I have a really interesting video. So this right here, it says for rent right now, but there's always some pop-up stores in here. And there are these crazy like human-sized cats all over. It's pretty freaky in here. As you can see, it says for rent, M space Jukumai pop-up store event. So they always got something in here. The entrance was here. But if you ever do like a pop-up store, have some business, especially in this location, right across from this building, it looks different during the daytime. At nighttime, it's all shiny and such. But this building right here is a great location. In business, they say it's all about location, location. In my opinion, like everyone talks about dating, like, oh, get taller, get stronger, get handsomer, looks max, become alpha. But in my opinion, when it comes to dating, location is number one, man. Location is time. If you got the location and time, if you got the time to figure that stuff out, if it's not working, then you're straight. So just like in business, when it comes to dating or just friends with benefits or whatever, whether for marriage or friends with benefits, just have the location, man. Give them an answer they can't refuse. Don't make it hard for a girl to get to your place to watch a movie or something. Air quotes, watch a movie. Yeah, more on the batching side, doing all the physical work. All right. Well, that's real. You don't need a gym membership there, Angie. That's dope. Cool, cool. Nice. It's a pretty interesting walk so far. Ah. I might have done this walk by accident one time. We'll see. We'll see. I like to walk way before I started YouTube. Concrete Time says, yeah, that's the thing. No one knows what people are dealing with behind closed doors. Yeah, exactly, man. And I got so much like chaos in my own life. I just handle that. And then, yeah, if someone has chaos, I just wish them well and just don't invite that chaos. But I don't judge another man's chaos, another man or woman's. I don't judge their. People do what they do, as long as they don't affect you. Be grateful, man. You look at some of the stuff happening around the world, and I don't really follow politics, but Occasionally I hear of some of the casualties of the political angers from those involved, like what happened in Beirut. I saw a news article the other day, and I'm just like, I wish they could just keep the innocent folks out of it. But the best you can do is like, if you find yourself, because you can't control crazy people. Have you ever talked to crazy people? Man, I have crazy people in my family. I get crazy sometimes. Like if I'm really hungry and tired or just not in the mood. And when someone's crazy, man, just leave them alone. Just don't. It's like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. They want to fight, they can go fight. But man, if people, if you see crazy, just leave it. Just, you can find out later. You can read about it in the news. You don't want to be in a news article. You don't need to test your manhood or your womanhood. You see crazy, someone not making sense, let them not make sense by themselves. Yeah, Idola says, hello, my friend. Interested sharing. You're welcome. Yeah, concrete time. I'm going to pin that where you said concrete time. Pin. Let me see. Happy to see BP in the house again. Wow, we all put on a brave face and get on with it, I guess. Exactly, man. We're all dealing with stuff. We're all dealing with stuff. And a lot of people don't share it. You'll never know. People share their stuff. They'll get judged like crazy. We all live in a, how old are you? What generation are you? You know, do you have a girlfriend? Are you married? Are you married by this age? What's your job? How much money are you making from that job? Like a lot of questions people ask. Like if someone says, like, what's your job? In a way, they're indirectly saying, how much money are you making? Oh, how? Like I can break down. So like in New York, because the Japanese girls can look very young. If I'm curious how a girl is, I could just ask her a bunch of questions and they'll know. They'll know I'm fishing because the girl, coughing that dude. Take a swig of water. Wash down those germs. But I'm outside, it's not that bad. Here's another shrine. Yeah, I realized that like whenever I'm done streaming, like my throat's a little dry. So even like a little bit of water. I don't want to be a water freak, but a little bit of water. Keep the throat from getting too dry. Maybe I want to brighten up the screen real quick. Oh, it's pretty bright. Okay. I wish I call, leave New Zealand, and move to Japan. Yeah, man, try to make it happen. What size suitcase do you travel with to Japan? So, BP, are you asking, if you're asking me, when I moved from New York, oh, traveling for vacation, I just try and take a big suitcase, the biggest one they have. I bought a suitcase a few years ago when I moved to Tokyo. I think they measure it in liters or something. Yeah, thank you, Warwalker. Oh my God. Warwalker came through. That was gonna bother me. I don't know what I called him. Even though I butchered his name, I really love this singer. He might be from the 50s or something. It's before everybody hears time. I don't know if it's the 1800s. I think it's 1900s something, I hope. But Jim Crow. I only know his songs. I've never heard anyone say his name. Is it Jim Crow? Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we'll call him Jim C. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do, save every day till eternity passes, every day just to spend them with you. That song is amazing. Thank you, Warwalker and Angie. All right. Super sunny here. Look at that skyline. Bright, bright, bright. A lot of traffic. But yeah, we're on path. All right, so we got to make a right around the bend. Yeah, guys, the tricky thing about these walking tours is like you need stuff in your backpack, but you got to wonder how much stuff. But it's pretty heavy to walk around with a book bag for a long time like I do sometimes. Have you guys ever heard of this company called Lotus? Is this a car company? Lotus Tokyo Harajuku. Have you guys ever heard of this? I don't know cars. Lotus Tokyo Harajuku. Wow, they got a lot of nice cars in here. Interesting. Lotus Tokyo. All right. Anyway, let's keep it moving. I think we could walk through this park. Oh no, but this park does look interesting. Look at this car right here. Not this one, but this one right here. Man, it's a cool looking car. I don't know if it's expensive, but definitely looks dope. Let me see. Is this going way out of our range, this park? It's a nice park. Yeah, we won't be able to recover from this. This is too... We're gonna get back on track. Whew. Do I hop it? I've seen this story on the news about the father custody case with 2 or 3 children in New Zealand. They were seen in the Rugged Hills area. I see. Gonna try and brighten the screen again. All right, is this the most... All right, let's see what's this way. Rugged Hills area in New Zealand? Is this a crazy story? Concrete, huh? Well, this is not the way either. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, beautiful weather. It's 1:41. It's 1:41 p.m. over here. Had a decent lunch. Sometimes it's good to fast. Sometimes it's good to start your day with a lunch. This guy looks funny. What's up, bro? Bump. He's a big dude. He's bigger than me, or similar size. Wow, that's a gangster, rugged-looking building. Speaking of rugged and roll. Too much information. TMI gallery. Too much information gallery. That's funny. TMI gallery. Too much information. Father custody case still going on. It's been 3 years since the father and the 3 kids were MIA. Crazy. Damn, man. Gotta be careful here. Heavy materials, construction materials from happening over there. Does anybody ever do construction? I never mentioned this before, maybe, but it's very easy to get working in construction if you know the right people in Japan. But what do you think? You think it's what's your views? Has anybody ever worked in construction for years or just a little bit? What do you think of construction? Definitely a good way to, it's definitely physical. So you won't DIE from inactivity, and you'll make good money. The question is it worth the money? How long would you do it for? It's kind of in the field of trucking in terms of dangerousness. Oh man, look at that sunniness. So nice. Oh, is this Yoyogi? Oh yeah, I remember this area. What business cards do you like for your S-Corp? So right now I use Canva for my business cards, but the business cards I use to get my clients in Osaka, great question by the way, BP, I was using Vistaprint. So actually, surprisingly, so for my old business, I was printing out a bunch of stuff through Vistaprint. You could print out sunglasses, piggy banks, wallets, t-shirts, literally anything. You can make canopies with your business name on it on Vistaprint. Not saying it's the greatest price or is the best value, but that's what I was using just because you just need to do what you got to do when you get a chance. So as soon as I got divorced, I was like, all right, I'm not handicapped by any of the stuff associated with my divorce. So I'm back in business. Here's Narifu. And Barbizon 8, yeah, we're back in business. But yeah, so surprisingly, Vistaprint from New York, from America, you can use them and they'll somehow ship it out to you out here in Japan. So that's what I use for my business cards. Would I use it nowadays? Maybe I would, but that's what I used. Good question, BP, about the business cards for my S Corp. Wow, I think that father and the kids might be gone, man. I hear some stuff in America, they just make those folks disappear. That sucks to hear, Angie, about that story. If you become a site supervisor, you're not going to get dirty. That's pretty nice. Wow, so this is so cool to show you guys. I'm happy you showed me this path. We got 8 likes in the building. Thank you, by the way. Because this literally leads you directly to Shinjuku. I don't even think I need my Google map anymore. And the cool part, by the way, this is an organic supermarket, I think, right across the street over here. There's one in Shimokitazawa. I hope this one's better because the one in Shimokitazawa is not that crazy. Have you guys ever heard of visceral fat? Like, how do you measure visceral fat? Can they measure your visceral fat just by that fat percentage machine? I'm so curious about this now. Your time on the PC or iPad all day? Yeah, actually concrete time though, like, because before live streaming, I was sitting at my computer doing editing of those videos I did the first 6 months of the year. And if the supervisor is sitting at their iPad PC all day, he better set an alarm to get up every 50 minutes or so, because that's not that healthy. I feel like my body it feels weird when I sit for hours without getting up, just glued to the. So I don't know if that's a good thing, but maybe he can walk around, leave whenever he wants, because he's the boss. He paid the cost to be the boss. Yeah, I remember this area. I forgot why. It's been such a long time since I've been in this area. BB says my stream lagged for a few minutes. What did I miss? I've just been talking. I think it was you who asked about the business cards. Was it not? Let me see. Yup. It was you. Yeah. I'll answer the business account question. Business cards are different from business accounts, but the business accounts, from what I've heard, is pretty terrible. For my business owner friends, dude, my business owner friends had I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. I should try and remember to reach out to one of my influencer friends for his accountant. I'm not a lawyer and accountant, but damn, for that business management visa, for the amount of money you pay, and they still get into it and give you the administrative hell, man. Man, just marry a Japanese girl, your lovely girlfriend. Just marry her, or I don't know, keep your American S Corp or S Corp in your country. Wow, these guys fly around everywhere. You see these guys? Because it's a headache. And on top of it, the business accounts, they're way behind with the technology. The personal bank accounts, I will say something. SMBC Online and Prestia Online, I chose, those bank accounts are pretty, their online interfaces are good. For business checking accounts, sometimes the fees can be really expensive depending on the type of business. So sometimes you want to go for lack of fees. But I think you were asking about business cards, in which I said I use Vistaprint to print out the business cards, BP. Yeah. And then, but now, if I had to do it again, oh, I also used Fiverr to create the design for the business cards. But now I realize you can just create it yourself on Canva, because your business cards will look like the business cards that they give you on Fiverr. Plus, you don't have to go back and forth communicating what you want, changing colors, designs, all of that. You just do it directly yourself on Canva. But of course you gotta be like up to date on your, you gotta be able to do that yourself. Not everybody. Like if you guys looked at my thumbnails, everyone's got different levels. I'm not great at thumbnails, but some people are better, some are worse. Oh, I see. Site manager, sometimes a step above the site supervisor, and then you're just spending one day at each site. Oh man, that's nice. Oh, can be draining, so there's pros and cons. That's interesting. So I'm learning from about the manufacturing industry and career setup from Concrete Time on that. BP, my bad. So the business checking accounts and credit cards, in America I can tell you, but in Japan I don't know too much besides that tidbit I explained. BP, do you want like advice from America? I only know about American business. Oh, for America. Okay. So here's the thing. So like, and I'm actually the guy to ask about this because I have a very annoying, like crazy type brain where I like to look at the details with this. So believe it or not, there's actually probably at least 6,500, at least 6,000 for sure, FDIC insured banks, in which most of them have business checking accounts. I would say at least 4,000 of them. And a lot of them are local. So in America, if you're in New York, for example, or in the tri-state, there's a bank. Now, unfortunately, I closed the bank account because I was in a bad mood and my business wasn't making any revenue at the time. And my accountant didn't stop me. I was pretty frustrated about it because then I had to open up a whole new bank account at a whole nother bank. And honestly, it's annoying to do that. And I had to come from Japan to do that in America. But luckily I got it taken care of. But long story short is, those big banks in America, they're gonna have a minimum balance to avoid the fees. Usually like 2,000 to 5,000 minimum at all times, or they're charging you a $15 to a $25 fee. And this is not even getting into complex businesses like restaurants and other stuffs. But somewhere like Investors Banks, there's a lot of small banks that are just as safe, FDIC insured. Sometimes the user online interface is spotty, but still good enough if you want to have a free bank account. So in the tri-state area in New York, the Northeast, I would say Investors Bank is great. Whew. This looks like a restaurant here. Let's check it out while we wait for the light. That bistro. Check out the pricing. Expensive as hell. That's my verdict. Could wait out in the shade, but let's get some sun. And this is wonderful. Such an easy way to walk. And again, you see more of these crazy, I won't call them crazy. My friend does this. There's so many great jobs that are not English teaching in Japan. Don't get me wrong, English teaching is okay. Some people are really built for it. It's a great way to make money. Don't think, oh. I'm a New Yorker, guys. I try not to, but occasionally a jaywalk happens by accident. You're welcome, BP. Abby got the good health from there. Yeah, so this area is actually called, I think it's Yoyogi Station. So now that we're here, there's actually a few ways we can get to Shinjuku. Let me see. I hate when that happens on Google Map. What am I doing? I like twisted it around somehow. If I keep walking straight, yeah, we can go here. It's gonna be less fun if we go up in here. It'll be interesting, but I think the more fun way to walk is make a right later on. But that looks pretty delicious. This might be a snack. We do have the light. Oh, they're apricot treats. All right. Let's get the light before we miss our chance. Yeah, definitely time to put. This is definitely a Chinese restaurant. Never ate at there. A lot of restaurants in this area. Is NYC more expensive or Tokyo? Man, NYC is so expensive compared to Tokyo, man. The rent is at least 4 times the price. I'm not joking. It's crazy. And the thing is, like, they don't even have affordable housing. Even affordable housing for poor people isn't even affordable housing. Yo, Tokyo has affordable housing. So Tokyo doesn't have small apartments. What they have is they have affordable housing and then more expensive housing. So the affordable housing are small apartments or the micro apartments. And then, oh, speaking of apartments, I'll show you this. Good question. Here we are. We're at a Fudosan, a real estate company. Let's see what they have. Let me see if I can find an example. All right, these all look like, oh, here's one. Here's a rental. 117,000. It's a 1K. And look how big this place is. It's got a powder room, a bath, half kitchen. This place is huge. This place is amazing. But look at the price. And in American dollars, that's less than 1,000. And it's in a convenient location. Look, Yoyogi. It's nearby the station. Yup. There we go. 7 minutes from the state, from several stations in Yoyogi. Like, that's great, man. And that's just an example. So NYC is way more expensive for living, man. Like, if I was at NYC right now, dude, I'd be sneaking out of my corporate job. I mean, luckily, I just have some outside B2B sales job, but guys, so the thing is, even if you have a remote job as a B2B sales guy, it does take energy. I'm just a straight shooter, guys. Like, even with the English teaching, like, you know, I follow some of these passport bros, some of these expats, digital nomads, digital bromads, all of this stuff to see what they have to say. I think consulting is worth it. Like, I'm still getting my stuff together. So I kind of have a lot on my plate, but I will do. Right now, this is the free consulting I'm doing. But, like, right now I can do it, so I'm doing it. But, like, dude, a lot of this stuff, guys, you just got to get your hands really dirty. You know what I mean? Get your hands dirty. Oh, yeah, I remember this area. Look at this. We got train tracks on both sides. Crazy. In the tunnel. We're in the tunnel right here. So, train crossing. I'm sure a lot of people get injured with these train crossings out here in Japan. We're gonna stay on this side of the street. Yeah, move to Japan for the job. I recommend Momen. Then if you're not feeling it, you can always go to another Asia country and move back. That's the way I look at it. Yo, man, if you're a young guy, one time I was working at a company in New York and they offered me a promotion. I was with an older lady at the time, especially if your parents don't know Jack from Jack about business. You find yourself a nice little sugar mama, older lady, let's say you're 20. Don't listen to these dating gurus. Get yourself a nice, pretty 26-year-old or 30-year-old, whatever lady, she'll tell you what to do. She's like, you can always go back. So I took the promotion and I made more cash, man. You can always go back if it doesn't work out, if it seems stressful, you know? So that's with jobs. That's with another piece of advice I hear is never let a girl move in with you. Yeah, well, what if you got 2 months left on your lease? Maybe that's a good test to see if she acts crazy or not. Like, what's with all these absolutes? Anyway, those are just my thoughts. All right, let me try and cross. Oh, Wendy's First Kitchen. Let me cross. Let me see. So yeah, I recommend to move to Japan if you like Japan moment, but maybe visit there first. Let me see. Song and Winds. I don't love into love stuff moment. Okay. You dated any more Indian women in Tokyo? That's a great question, BP. I've seen some pretty Indian women. I've actually seen some pretty women from Nepal. A lot of women from Nepal over here. Some of them pretty. I was talking to one that was attractive. I thought she was feeling my vibe. But when I went to her Facebook, turns out she was married. And didn't really talk to her since. Since then, I already knew she was married. I brought a girl over to a restaurant, but she was pretty. She had just moved to Japan too when I was talking to her. So that's quite interesting. There's stream people everywhere. I've never eaten at door tour. I've literally been in Japan forever, it feels. How could I have never eaten in that place, even though they're everywhere? You're welcome, Morning. Yeah, BP, the moving in story. Yep, that was with the Indian girl. Let me see. Morning says, thanks. Do you Japanese? Yeah, I speak Japanese. Nihongo dekimasu. Nihongo pera pera. Say it in many ways. McDonald's over here. We missed the Wendy's because I was just heading in the Shinjuku direction. Tolly's Coffee, I think that's from the UK. Man, so smooth. I didn't realize it was so smooth to walk. Damn, but guys, look how smooth it is. Getting to Shinjuku from Shibuya through the Harajuku passageway, crazy. We didn't technically go through Harajuku, guys, but we bypassed Omotesando, but you get the point. Nihongo pera pera, Song and Wild says, yup. I'm Nihongo pera pera, 7-Eleven, feeling homesick. I'm feeling homesick, guys, help me. 7-Eleven, Burger King. Shibuya. Song and Wind, that's a cool name. We got 9 likes, appreciate that, guys. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I wasn't even checking the map. Guys, I remember this like nothing. I might check a little later. Where all the booze at? He means the ladies or the significant others, booze. Oh, booze. Oh, he means alcohol. It's everywhere. You can go in here and get alcohol right now at this izakaya looking place. Look at that beautiful weather, that beautiful sun. We got some new subscribers. Thank you, guys. You still have beer vending machines. Dude, have I ever seen? Yeah, we have a few beer vending machines, but surprisingly not that much. Because we have the konbinis, but I have seen them. Let me cross the street and see. This is a little crazy what I'm doing here, but let's see if I can do this. Gotta put my sunglasses on. Oh, that looks like a bullet train right there. So from here, guys, you can see Times Square. I'm not joking, Times Square, not New York Times Square. You can see Tokyo Hands, my favorite store. There it is, Tokyo Hands. Great, great, great. So we're gonna cross before we lose our chance. Let me put on my sunglasses. Whew. Look at this tunnel. Crazy dark. But from the other side, you can really see better. Oh, there you go. That's a nice view of the tunnel. This train track system. This is one of the bigger ones I've ever seen. This might be the biggest one in the city. Phew. That means you gotta move when you hear that sound. We got 10 likes in the building. Gaijin smash the cars. Smash! Hulk! Smash! Song of Wild says they had some that scan faces, but it wouldn't accept foreign face scans. Interesting. Gaijin smash the car. Smash! Oh, some tall buildings out here. Nice for a thumbnail. A lot of cool restaurants. You got the, if we walk up here, let me show you guys something cool. So we're in Shinjuku now. I'm gonna show you some cool parts I've never shown you before in this particular mallway. Let's get it. You got your Yogi station right here. Whenever you see these, it'll tell you which sides of the station. Odakyu Shinjuku station, your Yogi station this way, Shinjuku station to the left. And we're gonna go inside this building. This is a pretty cool building here. So got the 7-Eleven if you don't got the water like me. But if you don't know the area, you go up these stairs, right? And that's a long walk. I've been there before, been there, done that. And it's tough, especially walking during the summertime there. Look at these loops. You can borrow these without a license, contrary to what people say. But yeah, instead of going up those stairs, you can use these escalators. And I'll show you where that gets you. We do have some time before my favorite. This looks like Taiwanese food. Show you the restaurants up in here. It's a cool office building. Got the 7-Eleven for the office workers. You know, we gotta eat that fast food while we're working hard and we don't have time. Still in those days, we got a carpet. I could jump this over here. I definitely get in trouble. Tyler would recommend me do this, jump from here to there. I can do that like Tom Cruise, but he's making millions to do that. Actually, props to Tom Cruise. I still don't think I'd do some of these stunts. Song while it says others, you have to insert your driver's license. Yeah, that's what folks have said. Wow, we have an outdoor market here. Frank is here. Up here, about the business cards. If anyone does need big business cards, you can do that at the Kinko's up here. There's a Kinko's, this American company that has saved my life here in Japan in terms of business and getting stuff done, because 7-Eleven, man. I told you about my police story at 7-Eleven. Frozen custard fries. Got the Shake Shack. It's a lot more expensive than New York Shake Shack. Shake Shack came from New York, 23rd Street is the original Shake Shack. Let's see what this pop-up store mall is over here. Walk past the Shake Shack, like a Starbucks over here to the side. This is definitely some pop-up something. Oh, this is a soy milk promotion for the soy boys. I messed with the soy milk a little bit. No, I don't drink it anymore, but this is a soy milk company. And wow, they got all the soy milk flavors. Man, they're promoting this heavy. You're gonna have a bunch of soy boys in Japan, whether that's a positive or negative consultation. Look at this cuteness, mecha kawaii. Ikura desu ka? Oh, what is it? Oh, Costa. Instagram? Okay. Shashin? Oh man, this is gonna take a while. All right, I'll come back. Kairu. Arigatou gozaimasu. I got my Instagram phone in my other pocket. I'm like, I'm not gonna put you guys through this. All right. This is called. All right, so as you can see, there's a lot of grass over here. When there's grass in the field, they play ball. The Mets are doing well in baseball. All right, we're gonna bypass this pop-up because I'm not interested in soy milk coasters, and I doubt you guys are either. And these girls probably don't want to get bothered by some interviews and the promoters. There's a soy boy, he's a basketball player or something. They got lined up. Yeah, they have this in America. It just is not in Japanese. There's people eating ramen. Let me see how much time I have to get to my Thai restaurant. My treat to myself. 210. Frank. Get some good goods from there. Girls love Frank, but also for your own apartment. If you're a guy watching the stream, I haven't seen any girls pop up in the stream. Yeah, Sideshow Bob's Passport. Yeah, man, we show Japan in different ways, man. There's a lot to Japan. It's unlimited, man. I'm gonna show other countries too, especially. I just started this channel, but oh snap, they're giving out stuff. Arigato gozaimasu. All right, so I got something without having to sign up, without taking a picture and do the Instagram. Should I show you the Tokyo hand side? Or I guess for this time, you guys want to see the bridge? F it, I'll show you this part. This is pretty cool. Now I got, thank God I got all of these pockets, man. I'm glad you like it, Sideshow Bob's Passport. My name Passport too, so I clicked to see. Happy you joined in. Sideshow Bob's Passport. My hair looks a little Sideshow Bob-ish too, right? Do I look like Sideshow Bob, guys, from The Simpsons? Here you can see the trains from here. Not gonna spend here too long. Here we got train overlooking from both sides. You got trains in supermarkets. It's a whole train extravaganza. That same train from the other side. We got these huge malls because Japan is all about the shopping. Shout out to Sideshow Bob. Reminded me maybe it's time to cut my hair. Raudo wine, Islam says take your time, all right? Gotcha. We have a flower growing in chat. Ooh, 23rd, I used to live on 28th. Ooh, nice, Manhattan like me. Concrete time, I hear you. Thank you, man, for pointing that out. The train is late sometimes in Japan, and even if it's less than a minute late, they will give you the late pass. Sometimes you have to ask them for it, but if you're working like at an Eikaiwa English company, they will make you give that to them. All right, the stream's gonna start moving a little bit because it's 2:13. We're gonna see Passport Man walking a little faster this stream. Wow, look at these views. Even with this plexiglass preventing people from jumping, it's still pretty nice views here. We could pass through here technically. Nojima and Uniqlo, some of my favorite stores right here. Luckily, they got a Shimokitazawa. It might be owned by the same company. So yes, I show the train's definitely late sometimes. All right, there's a lot of cool parts to show. I'm just trying to figure out, this is a pretty cool spot. We'll show this on another stream. Just trying to figure out the fastest way to get to what I'm going. If I go underground here, I don't gotta wait for the train light. Is this gonna take me where I hope? Let's see. Gotta know your way around Shinjuku and Shibuya, you'll be golden. Yo, in the big cities, if you know your way around, where to skip through, we can skip through this mall. Maybe I should have skipped through this mall. It really helps you if you know where everything is. So like when I moved to Osaka, I knew Osaka better than my ex. After a short while, started riding my bicycle around everywhere. Little dangerous, especially when it's raining and whatnot. It's not like a motorbike. I heard some crazy stories from Riley yesterday. He's definitely an adventurous dude. It'd be cool if he caught it on camera, but also scary. It's life-altering accidents. So it's better be alive than to catch it on camera. Things happen in this life, man. Things happen. Things happen. Things happen. Things happen. It's easy to cut through here without worrying about the cars. So that's what we're doing. Halloween's coming, just reminded of that from this game, Taito Station. This guy's behind bars. That's pretty funny, actually. I heard them say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow or today. Which rap song is that from? What song is that from? I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow or today. There's a car on my shoulder. Let it pass. Your hearing gotta be on point, smelling gotta be on point. Crazy stuff happens, but Japan is safe. Japan is the #1 safest in all of Asia, I believe. #1. We're just gonna gaijin smash this car though. Whoops. It's the same girl. I don't know why she's modeling. Maybe she's a athlete or something. Advertising these Ray-Bans. There's a Benz. We've got money out here. Gotta have money when you're competing with the big boys out here. I don't got that type of money, but I'm still enjoying Japan. Still better than the West. The West was pretty good. New York was amazing, but man, yo, the Japanese girls I was finding in New York, the beautiful, smart women, man. I don't have yellow fever, guys, but yeah, I have an appreciation for I have an appreciation, let's say that. Concrete times is smash. Yeah. All right, can we make it? I hope I can make it. The girl knows me there. We might do a stream tonight. I feel like I can. I think I can. What's the best way? Let's go through here. Let's check the time. Look at those beautiful views. of the skyline in Japan. Look at that beautiful sky, loving it. Wow, so fast, 2:19. Look at your boy, guys. Looks like I'm gonna get some Thai food today. From my favorite Thai food restaurant, get the lunch special on a Friday. Beating right before the 2:30, I hope so. I'll be crying my eyes out eating Burger King. Eating some Australian beef Whopper. Hopefully with avocado if it comes to that end. I was talking to a girl yesterday, I got her line. And then a boss came, but I think I left too quick. Talking about eating crepes. Here's the crepe place we were talking about. You gotta, like my whole thing is forget game, forget pickup lines. If you're a girl who likes a guy or a guy who likes a girl, just talk naturally, man. If it flows, it flows. If not, you goes. That's how it goes. Moa. Izumiya. Let's go. Oh, is this a yayoi restaurant? Guys, I never mentioned this before. If you're a hungry guy who eats a lot, yayoi restaurant is where it's at. I stopped eating there. I don't know how healthy it is. Just don't go crazy on the carbs, guys. I used to go crazy on the carbs, on the sugar, on the sweets. I think the best way to get your calories, if you burn a lot of calories, is from oil, like olive oil or something. I don't know, I'm not a nutritionist and I'm curious about this topic. So if you folks have any ideas in the chat, please let me know. Like I just learned recently, it's not good to drink a lot of water with your food because it like slows down the digestive process. So, Team Tomodachi. I have subscriber. Thanks for content. Oh, okay, yep. We got that. Thanks for subscribing, brother. I appreciate that. Huh. Monum, interesting. Very interesting, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Have you lived? So I've lived in Japan for 5 years, guys. 5 whole long years, man. Need your what do you call it? You need your patience. 5 years is the mark when folks sometimes leave Japan. You feel like Godzilla's coming after you. There's Godzilla trying to eat the movie theater over here. Soho Cinema. This is Kabukicho. Kabuki. This is the sign for that. We got 11 likes in here. Not to get distracted, we got to go to this Thai restaurant. Yeah, subscribe to you, man. I got that. Thank you, man. Always happy to help a fellow passport. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, passport guy. Passport Sideshow Bob. Song of Wind, I left after 7. Interesting. Construction is crazy deadline workers. I've heard stories of guys working into the night just to end up getting paid, where they get half of what they're owed and gotta take them to court. That's terrible, man. Wow, concrete time. And that makes sense, concrete from construction. Concrete time. When I start doing my desk stuff again, you don't have to be on camera, and I would love to have a conversation with you about this, if you're up for it. If not, no big deal. But construction game, thanks for putting me up on that. It's so hard to find this Thai place sometimes. The 223. Got some great input from all the guys, some great questions today. No ladies today like the other chats. But yeah, we're nearby. We're nearby the Bantai restaurant. I'm gonna eat there. Oh, I'm so hungry, guys. We walked from Shibuya to Shinjuku today. I'm so stoked. Built up a great appetite. And we're gonna avoid places like these, right, guys, when you come to Japan? Is this looks like a legit massage place or not? Anyway, I don't know how legit this looks, but oh, this is the place. This might be the place where the scouts send you. But anyway, oh, did we pass by? Where's the Benkai place? The mall. Oh, here it is. Here's my mall. Let me go here before these people take my spot in line. So I decided I'll come to Japan for a job after 2 years. I haven't finished my diploma. Hope I meet you in person someday. Yeah, man, looking forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to it, Monum. Sounds great. Great idea. Yeah. All right, guys. Cool. So we got Monum. We met some new people, folks. Met some passport people. Got some new people who really into coming to Japan after some advice. So definitely, guys, great talking with y'all. Gonna eat here. It's 25. See y'all next time. Take care.